పెట్టాలి తర్వాత పెడదాం. గ్యాప్ వచ్చినప్పుడు పెట్టాలి. అడాప్టర్ లేదు కదా, వస్తుందా గ్యాప్? Guys, please confirm to me. All of you are getting my voice on screen. Those are attending in online. Guys, please confirm to me. All of you are getting my voice on screen. Those are attending in online. Guys, please confirm to me. All of you are getting my voice on screen. Those are attending in online. Am I audible? Am I audible, guys? Please confirm to me. Am I audible? Light up. Hmm. Already. Hmm. Am I audible, guys? Please confirm to me. Everybody. Mike. Switch. Right, sir. And check it what we completed in the last session, if you understand it. I think so. In the last class, we completed keywords and the result words. The topic here we understood that. Let's understand the content here. Keywords and result words. If any predefined word has both word recognition and the internal functionality. If any predefined word has both word recognition and predefined that internal functionality, then that predefined word is called a token. There's a meaning of token, what we are getting. Next one is after that, to prepare Java applications. To prepare Java application, Java has provided the following list of keywords. Java has provided the following list of keywords. What exactly the keywords which are provided here, we can understand it now. Right side. Data types and return types. If you observe this, byte, short, int, float, double, char, boolean, void. Byte, short, int, long, float, double, char, boolean are data types and as well as return types. Void, if you observe this void is only return type, not data type. Void is not at all data type. It's only return type. Right. Next one is access modifiers and its related things are available. Public, protected, private, static, final, abstract, native, volatile, synchronized, transient, strict, FP. All these are like what I am telling here. All these are like what their access modifiers. They are the keywords. Each and every predefined word has its own internal functionality. Next one is flow controllers. If else switch case, for while, do, continue, break, return statement, and so on. All these are like what their flow controllers. Class are object related keywords. No, class extends, interface, implements, enum, new, this, super, package, import. All these are like what their class are object related keywords what you are having clearly. Next one is what there exception handling related keywords. Throw, throws, try, catch, finally, and so on. All these are like what their exception handling related keywords. Okay, fine. Next one is after this, after completion of this, if any predefined word has only word recognition without the internal functionality, then it is called a reserved word. What are the various reserved words which are available in Java? This we can understand. Go to, constant, right sir? These are overall the concepts what we are getting clearly. It's okay, leave this one. The next one is like what their operators. Today now here we have to understand like what their operators. What exactly the meaning of operators, what you are having about these operators. Now we are going to understand that content clearly. All of you understand it now? First of all, what is an operator? What is the meaning of this operator? Operator is a symbol. Operator is what there is a symbol. It will perform a particular operation over the provided operands. Tell me, sir, what is the meaning of this operator? Operator is a symbol. It will perform a particular operation over the provided operands. This is the meaning of like what there operator. Come again, once again, what is the point I'm telling there? Operator is a symbol. It will perform a particular operation over the provided operands. Clear? Next one is to prepare Java applications. Java has provided the following list of operators. What are the various operators are available inside the Java? There we can identify. The very first one is arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators. What are the various arithmetic operators here we are having in Java programming? If we observe them, there we can identify plus. Next one is what there minus, star, slash, percentile. After that, another set of operators are available. They are very important for us in the point of company written test, in the point of programming point of view. Frequently we are going to use two operators under these arithmetic operators. They are plus plus, comma, minus minus. What are these two actually? Plus plus, and what next one? Minus minus. What are these plus plus actually? Increment operator. Minus minus is what their decrement operators. Increment and decrement operators. These are the various operators which are available under these arithmetic operators. I think about these operators, no need to discuss about these examples. The plus, minus, star, slash, personal. Already we are aware about all these things. Only the things we have to understand is what their double plus, double minus. These things here we have to understand. Okay, leave this one. And the second one, after that, assignment operators. Assignment operators. What exactly the assignment operators here we are having? See, understand it clearly. First one is what they're equal, not double equal. Double equal is what their comparison operators. Double equal is what their comparison operators. Single equal is what their assignment operator. Equal. Next one is after that. Plus equal. Next one is what there? Minus equal. Then after that, star equal. After this, slash equal. Then after this, percentile equal, and so on. Some other, maybe maximum. These are the assignment operators. You're going to understand what is the meaning of each and every assignment operator clearly. Right. Next one is after this, point number 3. Observe carefully. Comparison operators. Comparison operators. What are the various comparison operators we are having in Java? Say for example, double equals, not equals, then after that less than or equal, greater than or equal. All these are like what their comparison operators. Tell me, sir, what are the various comparison operators? No, double equals, not equals, less than or equal, greater than or equal. Like this, we are having what their comparison operators. Next one is after this, the fourth one. After understanding these comparison operators, bitwise or maybe Boolean logical operators. Boolean logical operators. What are the various Boolean logical operators here we are having there? We can understand and, or, exclusive or. What are these Boolean logical operators? And, or, then what next one? Exclusive or. Next one is apart from this, bitwise logical operators. Bitwise logical operators. Inside these bitwise logical operators, what are the various operators are available if you want to understand it clearly? All right, so the same and is available, or is available, exclusive or is available. Then after that, left shift operator is available, right shift operator is available. These are the various bitwise operators what we are getting clearly. Bitwise logical operators like singular, exclusive or, left shift and right shift. These are the various operators we are having. Next one is after this, ternary operator. Ternary operator. This ternary operator contains three expressions. Ternary operator contains what there? Three expressions. What are the three expressions? Here we are getting there. Expression 1 question mark, expression 2 colon, expression 3 semicolon. All right, sir. Now understand it clearly what I am giving now. Expression 1, expression 2, then expression 3. These are like what there? Three expressions are available. Of course, the first one, expression 1 is what there? Conditional expression. If it returns true, then it will evaluate what there? Expression 2. If it returns a false, it will evaluate what there? Expression 3. Understand it here. First one is what there? Conditional expression. If the conditional expression returns a true value, it will return expression 2. If the conditional expression returns a false value, then it will return what value here? No, expression 3. That's it. Now these are the things here we have to understand clearly. All right, sir. The next one is after this, the seventh type of operators in Java are, we can understand it. All right, sir. Now short circuit operators. The next one is what there? Short circuit operators. What are the various short circuit operators here we are having inside the Java? Double and double R. Double and double R. These are the various operators which are available in Java. Right, sir. All of you are getting clarity on this? What exactly the operators which are available in Java? We can identify this. If we understand these concepts are very clear. Understand it now. First one is what there? Arithmetic operators. First of all, now tell me, what is an operator actually? Operator is a symbol. It will perform a particular operation over the provided operands. To prepare Java applications, Java has provided the following list of operators. What are the various operators are available here? Arithmetic operators. There where we are able to use what? Plus, minus, star, slash, percentile, double plus, double minus. Assignment operators. Equal, plus equal, minus equal, star equal, slash equal, personal equal, and so on. All the things are existed. Comparison operators are available. Double equal, slash, that means not equal, less than or equal, greater than or equal. Boolean logical operators and, or, then what next one here now? All right, exclusive or. Boolean logical operators and, or, exclusive or, left shift and right shift operators. Next one is what there? Ternary operators. Expression 1 question mark, expression 2 colon, expression 3. Expression 1 is what there? Conditional expression. It will return maybe true or maybe false value. If it return true value, expression 2 will be evaluated. If it returns false value, expression 3 will be evaluated. Next one is what there? Short circuit operators. Double and what next one here? No, double R. Right, sir. Now these are about like what there? All the operators what we are getting clearly. Now our responsibility is what there? Understanding one by one clearly. Each and every operator here we have to understand. Okay. And I'm giving information to you. Now at present I'm using MacBook. Don't get any confusion there. Just you have to understand what is program and what is output. That's it. Apart from that, whatever the work I'm doing, it is not at all related to you. Okay, just command prompt is open. Then where I'm going to use Java C command, Java command. When I use Java C command, error is coming or not. That only the thing here we have to understand. Okay, unexpectedly I connected this system here as per the morning classes schedule. Okay, don't worry for it. Now changing in the sense it may take some time, but you'll understand it. No need to worry for it. Right, sir. So now I want to prepare applications clearly. One by one, I want to prepare applications. Now try to understand it now. Right, sir. Now, right, sir. Now, Sublime text, I think you already aware about it, right? Yes, sir. Sublime text, you already aware or not? Already you have awareness on Sublime text. That means I installed it clearly. The same thing I'm using. Now try to recognize this. Then now I want to prepare a new file. Already we have taken a file. I want to save this file. Then where I want to save it now? I think so. We are not having any specific folder for it. In the documents, it's okay. Apps. Yeah, no problem. Then I want to go with test.java. Yeah, test.java. It's okay. Nothing else. Now click on save button. Replace it. No problem. Guys, are you getting my voice on screen now? Please confirm to me. Everybody, guys, please confirm to me. All of you get my voice on screen. Yeah, don't worry. Now it's a power failure here. Just now we got power. It's okay. Don't worry. I'll continue the class. Offline. Right, sir. Now, understand it now. So now here I need to save the content here. Now under the documents, apps is a folder here I'm going to take. There I'm going to create test.java. So I'll create it now. Test.java is a file. Click on save button. Replace. Already it is available there. Just I want to replace it. Now here we are getting it. Now just give a minute of time. Then let me go with settings. Yeah, that's okay. Why is taking this much of? There's a problem. Okay, fine. So now observe carefully. Then what I am telling there, just I want to take a class test. I think it is visible, right? Class test. Now inside this, I want to provide main method. Just click on it, main. Then inside this main, just I want to take, then where we are actually, what we are discussing here, if you understand it. All right, sir. Now I want to take an example for what there. Arithmetic operators. I think so. We are not having any problem with these operators, right? The plus or minus thing. I'm not getting glowiness in our faces now. Okay, whatever it may be. As per my responsibility, I want to talk one example. Then I will check it. How many of you are aware about it? Right, sir. Now see this one. Now inside this, I want to go with int a is equal to 10 and int b is equal to 3. Okay. Now just we have to give answers for it. Now here we have to go with system.out.println of. Right, sir. Now a plus b, it's okay, fine. Then after this, system.out.println of a plus b. Now system.out.println of a minus b. Don't think in bad way. Why you are giving this type of examples, sir? Okay, but for the sake of at least documentation and purpose, I'm giving it. Don't mind for it. Now here slash b. Then, but you should not give any wrong output for this program. Okay, sir. First four are very clear. Easily we can give the answers. Now tell me, a plus b, what's the value here we are able to provide there? Now tell me, 10 plus 3, what's the value here we are able to get? No, 13. That's nice. Next one is what there? A minus b. A minus b is what there? Now tell me. All right, sir. 7 we are getting. Okay. A star b, what's the value here? A star b, what's the value here? 30. 30 is an output we are getting. Next one is A slash B. 10 slash 3. What's the value here? 3 jar. What's the value? No, 9. Right? What's the value here we are able to get? No, is it a 3 or 3.0 or 3.3? 3 only or 3.3? Okay, fine. Next one is what next value here we are able to get? No. Right. So what's the value here we are able to get? Is the 1 is the value. Am I right? All right. So now let me check it. Now I want to run this example. To run this example here, what I have to provide there? Now terminal. In the case of MacBook, we are going to use what there? Terminal. We are going to use it. Okay. All right. So now here we are getting what there? Terminal. So there, where I have saved my program actually, I saved my program under documents. Then inside this apps, inside this where I saved it, tester.java. So I must go with what there? Documents first. Inside this CD apps, there inside this, I want to check it. All right, so my tester.java, previously these are available here. Tester.java, it's existed already. Tester.java file is already available so that I can compile and I can execute this now. Now I have to use Java C space tester.java. Compiled successfully. Java space tester. Now here we are getting some outputs. Now observe carefully what outputs here we are getting there now. All right, so 13, 7, 33, 1. As per our expectation, we are getting our output. Am I right or not? Right, so now this is exactly the content here we are getting. Try to understand it now. All right, so now see this one here. The program is ready. What is the program here we are providing there? The very first program on the base of the arithmetic operators here we completed there. Now I want to give that output also clearly. All right, sir. Then even this information I'm providing there, but don't think about it. In our Windows, how we are going to get the data, then the same thing here we can understand. About this output also I'm providing to you. Now try to understand it. Yeah. Yeah, it's okay, fine. This is clear. Program and output here we are getting. Try to understand it now. All right, after this, these are okay. These are like what they're normal concepts only, what we are understanding. Now, the next one is what there we have to understand increment and decrement operators here we have to understand. What here we have to understand there? Increment and decrement operators here we have to understand. All right, sir. Increment and decrement operators. What exactly this increment and decrement operators? Inside this, first we are going to understand increment operators. First of all, we have to understand like what are increment operators. All right, sir. What is this increment operator here we are getting there? Observe carefully. Right, sir. What are these increment operators? No, these operators are able to increment the value by 1. These operators are able to increment the value by 1. Maybe that value is available with a variable or any other one, but these operators are able to increment the value by 1. This is the meaning of like what their increment operators. How many types of increment operators are available at present? No, there are two types of increment operators. What are the two types of increment operators actually? All right, so the first one is what there pre-increment, and the second one is what there post-increment. Pre-increment and the second one is what there post-increment. These are the two operators are existed that we can identify clearly. Pre-increment and the second one is what there post-increment. All right. What is the meaning of these pre-increment operators now? What is the meaning of these post-increment operators? All right, sir. Observe carefully. First of all, here we have to understand pre-increment operator. And before that, I want to give some symbol. Try to understand this. 1 minute. All right, so increment operators, the symbol is what there? A symbol, we can identify this will be like what there? Double plus. Symbol is what there? Double plus. Okay, fine. Next one is, after that, there are two types of increment operators, pre-increment and post-increment. Right, first of all, what is this pre-increment clearly? What you are understanding about this pre-increment now? All right, what it will perform there? Syntax, if you observe this pre-increment, plus plus variable name. First we have tried what there? Plus plus variable name. This is syntax now. And before this, what it will do there? This operator will increment the variable value by 1, then it allow to use the incremented value in the expression. Come again, what's the point I'm telling to you? This operator will increment the variable value by 1 first, then it allows, then allow it to use the incremented value in the expression. First of all, which operation will be performed here? Increment. After that, using that incremented value in the expression. So two things are going to be available. First one is what there? Increment. Second one is what there? Utilization. Which one will be performed first? Which one will be performed next? Is totally depending on what there? Which increment we are using there. Pre-increment. First value will be incremented. Later on that value will be utilized. First what is going to be happen? Incrementation is going to be performed first. Next value is going to be incremented here. So syntax for this particular one is like what there? Syntax is like what I'm telling to you, plus plus var name. This is the meaning of like what there? Pre-increment. Got it or not? All right, sir. Then after this, after completion of this, next one is post increment. What is the meaning of this post increment? I'll give clearly to you. Understand it now. Post increment. I'll give you in a diagrammatic manner about this all the increment operations at a time. Increment and decrement. First of all, understand it clearly. Post increment operator. What it will do there? This operator will increment the value by one after utilizing the variable value in the expression. Understand my point? You know, this operator will increment the value by 1, will increment the variable value by 1 after utilizing the variable value in the expression. Are get my point or not? First of all, utilization. After that only value will be incremented. But in the pre-increment, what happened there? No, this operator will increment the value by 1, then allow it to use in the expression. Right, so this operator will increment the right. Now I want to give that point here. Instead of giving this entire expression here, just I want to give the same point. Easily we can identify this. What I am telling to you, this operator will increment the variable value by 1 before utilizing the variable value in the expression. Is it? Are you getting my point or not? In a short, what I'm telling there, in a short, first one is what there? Increment, then utilization. Am I right or not? Now similarly, in the case of post increment, what's the point I'm telling there? What is the syntax here? No, first we have to write what their variable name. After that we have to write what their plus plus. First we have to write what their variable name, then we have to write what their plus plus. Then here what it is going to be happen there? First utilization, then increment. First use the current value in the Java expression, then increment the value. Got or not? In a diagram we are going to understand it. Don't worry for it. After this, after completion of this point here, next one is decrement operators. Here we have to understand decrement operators. What is the meaning of this decrement operators actually? Same definition, whatever the definition here we are using there, same. But here the point is what there, everything is same, but I want to like what I'm telling there, I want to go for decrementation. Almost the same as like what there incrementation, but I want to go for what there decrementation. Understand it clearly? All right, sir. Now increment or decrement operators, increments here we understood here, decrement operators. These operators are able to, in place of increment, what we have to provide there, decrement the value by 1. All right, what is the symbol for this? We can identify this is what there, minus minus. Two symbols here we have to use, minus and minus. Okay, fine. These right, sir, observe carefully. There are two types of decrement operators. There are two types of decrement operators. What are the two types of decrement operators here? First one is what there, pre-decrement, and the second one is what there, after this, post-decrement. All right, now first we have to understand like what there, pre-decrement. Pre-decrement in the sense what there, this operator will decrement the variable value by 1. This operator will decrement the variable value by 1 before utilizing the variable value in the expression. Yes, sir, got my point or not? Pre in the sense first decrementation. Next one is what there, utilization. Then what is the symbol here? We have to identify this. There we have to provide like what there, right? Minus minus var name that we have to provide. Next one is after that. Now you get that shortcut here I've given there. What for your understanding purpose? First of all, what it has to perform there, decrement then utilize, decrement then utilization. Next one is what? Next one here we have to provide there, post to decrement. Post to decrement operator. This operator will decrement the variable value by 1 after utilizing the variable value in the expression. So first one is what there, here we have to understand variable syntax is what there, minus minus, here we have to provide. So utilization, first of all utilization, then after that what we have to perform there, decrement. First utilization, next one is what there, decrement here. Right, so these are overall the points here what we understood. Finally the required theory are given there. What is the meaning of increment, what is the meaning of decrement, how many types of increments are available, how many types of decrements are available, all the points here we understood. All of you getting it or not? All right, now understand this one. After this I want to prepare a simple representation, diagrammatic representation for it. Now try to understand it clearly. All right, sir. First of all, okay, now all of you observe carefully. First example here I want to show. Now here I will provide int a is equal to 5 semicolon, int a is equal to 5 semicolon. Next one is after that system dot out dot println of now here I want to provide plus plus a. This is my instruction. Right, now tell me, all of you now tell me what is going to be happen here inside this. If you observe this particular one, now into a is equal to 5, system dot out dot println of plus plus a. First of all, now I'm giving clarity. When JVM execute this particular instruction, what instruction here now, into a is equal to 5, when it is executed, when we encounter this particular one, immediately what happened there now, there we are able to have a variable here. Here we can understand a variable. For this a variable, 4 bytes of memory will be allocated. How much memory will be allocated here now? 4 bytes of memory will be allocated. Understand it clearly? 4 bytes of memory will be allocated. A variable, 4 bytes of memory. Understand it now? Now, inside these 4 bytes of memory, the value here, inside this, the value, 5 value will be provided. Value will be provided here, no? 5 is the value here. is going to be provided. Understand it clearly. This is going to be happen up to now. Right. Now coming to this in a section. System dot out dot println statement when we execute this one. Then after this, especially when we execute this particular one, what is it actually? If we execute this particular one, plus plus k, if we are getting it inside this plus plus k, what is going to be happen here? Understand it clearly. First, this is what their pre-increment. If it is a pre-increment, no, first a value will be incremented by 1. That means a value will be incremented by 1 here. Already we have what value here? No, 5 is available. Am I right or not? Right, that 5 will be incremented by 1. There we are able to get the resultant value. The resultant value is what there? 6. 6 is the value here we are getting. Okay, after that, this incremented value will be utilized in the expression. What is this expression actually? System dot out dot println of a. System dot out dot println of a. System dot out dot println of a, in the sense like what? What's the value here we are able to get? No, 6. Current value of a is what there? 6. 6 is the value here we are able to get. Now in this case, what exactly that output here we are able to get? That output value is like what there? 6. 6 is an output here we are getting. Sir, what is the output here we are getting there? No, output values were there 6. So in this overall scenario, what happened here? No, what exactly the process is going on here? No, first it performs what operation it has performed here? No, first one is what there? Increment. Then after that, the second one is what there? After this increment, no, utilization. First increment, then after that it is like what there? Utilization. This is exactly the meaning of what there? Pre-increment. Is clear? All of you are getting clarity on this? All right. The same thing I'm going to show in a diagram, that means programmatic view also. Then next I will take the examples here, one by one. All the examples I'm able to show with you now. But first of all, here we have to understand the total pre-increment. This is one thing. Yes, sir, got it or not? All right. Leave this one. After this, after completion of this, now here we have to understand that means post decrement. I want to perform what there? Post decrement. Now observe carefully. Inside this post decrement, how we are going to perform this? Again, now I want to take the same type of example. Now try to understand it clearly. Now first of all, I want to take like what there? Int a is equal to asterisk 5. After this, system dot out dot println of. Now I want to take a plus plus. This time, what I have taken there? A plus plus, not a plus plus here. Now just I have taken what there? A plus plus. It's okay. Now tell me here, inside this, what we are able to get there? Here, first of all, we are able to get what there? First one is what there? Utilization. And the next one is what there? Increment. First utilization, then what next one here? Increment. Okay, fine. Now understand it. When JVM encounter this in a section, what happened here directly? All right, immediately JVM will provide 4 bytes of memory for a variable. This is a variable here. For this a variable, JVM will provide like what there? 4 bytes of memory. Now here we are able to get what there? 4 bytes of memory in this case. When 4 bytes of memory is provided, where value 5 is going to be provided initially. What is that value 5 here is going to be provided here? That we can identify now. This is 5. That value will be provided that we can identify. Okay, fine. Next one is when JVM execute this particular intersection. What is that intersection there now? System dot out dot println of a plus plus. If it is provided here, now inside this, what is going to be happen there? First, JVM will display the current value of a. What is the current value of a? We can identify this. The current value of a is what there? All right, 5 is the current value of a that will be displayed. But internally, value will be incremented here now. Internally, value will be incremented. Understand it clearly? Now the value will be incremented. So 5 is incremented by 1. Then after that, where what value here we are able to get there? Now tell me directly. Internally, the value is like what there? 6. Here we are able to get, understand it. Value will be 6. Here we are getting. But internally, 6 is available. Internally, the value is what there? 6. But already output is what there? What is that output here we are getting there now? This output is 5. Sir, all of you are getting it or not? This is what exactly the difference between pre-increment and post-increment. Sir, clear? All of you are getting clarity on this now? Now let me provide these two here, the diagram here. All right, these two things are available. Now this is like for their increment and this is like for their pre-increment and post-increment. Both are completed clearly. Sir, got it or not? All right, now see this one. I want to show these 2 points here in the form of a simple program. No, try to understand the program clearly. Same as it is, whatever the concepts here are given there, explanation, the same as it is I want to show in the form of program. Now try to understand it clearly. All right, sir, it's okay. Now let me check this. In the same content here, I want to take it. First of all, I want to take into a is equal to 5. Into a is equal to 5. What I provided here, system dot out dot println of plus plus a. System dot out dot println of plus plus k. That is one program, right? In this program, what we are able to get, understand it. Actually, I want to give the information here. Now here, plus plus k, in the sense, definitely here we are expecting what value here now? First increment, then utilization. 5 is incremented by 1, 6 we are getting, then 6 is an output we are getting. Then after that, if we display the value, system dot out dot println of a, if we display now, system dot out dot println of a, if we provide this, then what output here we are able to get now? Directly there we are getting like what output here? 6 only. Why? Because already a value is what there? 6. Right, 6 only. The same 6 value here we are able to get it clearly. Got it or not? Right, so now this is exactly the meaning of like for their program here. Now let me check this here. Now we are able to compile and execute this. Now see this one, Java C space test.java. Now compiled successfully, Java space test. Now what outputs here we are getting there? 6 and 6. The same output we are expecting or not? Same outputs here we are expecting there. That's okay, fine. Now see this one here. All right, now this is the program. Right, now example. Right, so now here we are getting this value. Output values are like what there? 6 and 6 here we are getting. Right, leave this one. Next example. In this next example, I want to show with what there, what values here I want to show there. Now understand it. Post increment. Now this is what their pre-increment here. Now I want to take what their post increment. Let me delete both of them. Here I want to provide plus and plus after this year. After the year, I want to provide what there plus and plus. Observe carefully. All right, sir. Now I want to run this example here. Java C space Java C space tester.java. Compiled successfully. Then what next one here? Java space test. At least now assume it what we are expecting there now. Here we provided 6 and 6 values unnecessarily. Now tell me, first of all, system dot out dot println of a. That means a plus plus into a is equal to 5 initially. This is a plus plus. A plus plus is what actually is a pre-increment or post-increment? Post-increment. If it is a post-increment, first current A value will be displayed. What is the current A value? 5. 5 will be displayed here. After that, internally A value will be incremented by 1. When A value is incremented by 1, then what is the current? What is the A value there? 6. After incrementation, what is the A value there? 6. Now, what we are doing in the next line? System dot out dot println of A means that we are going to display the current value of A or not. What is the current A value here now? 6. Now we are able to get output is what there? 6 here now. Now let me check this. I want to compile this one. Compile and execute this. Now what values here we are getting there now? 5 and 6 values here we are getting. Right, sir. Now this is the program here we have to understand. Right, sir. Now next example here I'm going to provide this. Now values are what are the outputs here we are getting there now? Tell me 5 and 6. These two are the outputs here we are getting. Sir, got it or not? All right, now these are about like what there increment and what next one increment operators only here we performed. Clear. Now my requirement is what there the same thing I want to show in a decrementation. Same thing, same example I want to prepare for what there decrementation. Understand it clearly. Now here Now inside this, what I am able to get there? First of all, I want to take something else like what there. The program here I want to take. What program here I'm going to provide? First of all, int a is equal to 5 as is. Now system dot out dot println of minus minus a. As a system dot out dot println of minus minus a. Now tell me, minus minus a in the sense what it will perform as the first one here, no? Right, this is what their pre-decrement. Pre-decrement in the sense, first of all, it will perform what their decrement. Second one is what their utilize. Utilize. First of all, decrement, then what next one? Utilization. Next one here now. Then how it is going to be happen? Observe carefully. First of all, when we execute this particular statement into a is equal to 5, immediately what it will do there? Then immediately what it will do there? Here first of all, a value, a variable will be created. Inside this a variable, all right, what it will have there? 4 bytes of memory. It will be allocated for this. 4 bytes of memory will be allocated. Okay. Now inside this 4 bytes of memory, then value will be provided. What is the current value here? No, 5. 5 is the value is created here. 1 minute. Okay, no problem. Yeah, it's okay. The 5 value will be created. Next one is what there? When we execute this particular intersection, what is this intersection here? System dot out dot println of a minus minus k. First of all, value will be changed. Decrementation is going to be performed. Now this 5 value will be removed. In place of this 5 value, what value here we are able to get there? Now tell me, the value should be like what there? 1 minute. 4 is the value here we are able to get. 4 is the value here we are able to get it now. All right, then after that, the decremented value will be displayed. What is the decremented value here we are able to get now? That value should be like what there? 4. 4 is the value here we are getting. Right, so now this is exactly the meaning of what there? Pre-decrement. What we performed here now? Pre-decrement. Here we performed it clearly. After this, after completion of this total part here. Next one is what we have to perform there. Apart from this, another one. Now, observe carefully the program here. First of all, int a is equal to into a is equal to 5. I want to take cast is the same 5. After that, system dot out dot println of a minus minus here I want to take. Is it what's the value here we have taken there? A minus minus. A minus minus. A minus minus that we have taken. Now tell me. First of all, as it is, when JVM execute this particular one, first of all, what will happen there? A variable will have 4 bytes of memory. A variable will have how much memory? 4 bytes of memory. Then inside these 4 bytes of memory, what data is going to be provided here? Then initial value is like what there? 5. That 5 value is going to be stored. Inside this one, 5 is a value is going to be stored. Understand it clearly. Then after that, when JVM execute this particular instruction, what is that instruction there? System not out to println of a minus minus. First immediately it is a post decrement. So current a value will be displayed here. What value will be displayed here? No, current a value. What is the current a value? No, 5 value will be displayed. When 5 value is displayed, then immediately a value will be decremented by 1. So now here it will be removed here. In place of that, what value here we are able to get there? 4 value here we are able to get. In place of 8, what value here we are able to get there? 4. 4 is the value here we are getting. Is that all of you are getting it or not? So now here this is like what there 5 and this is like what there 4 values here we are getting clearly. All right, sir. Now finally here, now tell me in place of this, what exactly the content here we are performing there. This is the post decrement. If it is a post decrement, first one is what there now, first of all, utilization. Utilize the current value. And second one is what there? Decrement. Decrement the required value here. Decrement the value here we have to provide. Decrement. Okay, fine. Now this is exactly the meaning of what their decrement operations. Previously we provided what their increment. Now this is what their decrement operations can. Now let us check this clearly. Yeah, exactly. As per the requirement, that values are provided clearly in the diagram. I shown clearly in the diagram here. Try to understand it now. All right, it's okay, fine. Everything is right. Now programmatic view I want to show for this particular punch. What program here I'm going to provide there. All right, example. Example here I want to provide, try to understand it now. Now the same program into a is equal to 5. Now this time I want to use like what there? Minus minus k. I need to provide this. First of all, it is like what there? Minus minus k. Now tell me. A value is what there? Internal A value is what there? 5. System dot out dot println of minus minus k. It means that minus minus k is what there? Right, sir. This is a pre-decrement. Pre-decrement in the sense, first value will be decremented by 1. So 5 is decremented by 1. There we are getting like what there 4. That 4 value will be utilized in our expression. Now we are getting what value? 4 value. After that, sys not outed println of a. What we are able to get now? Same 4 is a value here we are getting there. Right, so now let me execute this. Now Java C space test.java. Java C space test.java compiled successfully. Java space test. Now what is that output we are getting there? 4 and 4 is an output here we are getting. Right, so now let me take this program here. Right, so now here we are getting like what the value? It is not copied. Okay, now the value here we are getting. What values here we are getting there? No, 4 and 4 are the values here we are getting. And the next one, next program here I'm telling there. Now inside this next year, what I'm telling there, now here I'm going to use a minus minus here I'm using. What values here we provided there, no, a minus minus. Now understand it. I want to first of all analyze it. First of all, what is a value here? A value is what there 5. This is what their post decrement. If it is a post decrement, if it is a post decrement, what is going to be happen at present? No, first current value will be utilized in the expression. What is the current value? What is the current value? 5. Later on, internally value will be decremented by 1. 5 is decremented by 1. So what is the resultant value we are able to get? No, 4. Then after this, if we perform the operation, system.out.println, if we provide this, there we are able to get what value here? No, 4 is a value here we are getting. Right or not? Alright, sir. Now, I want to execute this program here. Try to understand it clearly. Java C space test.java compiled successfully. Java space test. Now we are getting outputs are like what there 5 and 4 outputs here we are getting. Right, sir. Next one is what there output here we are getting. What are the outputs here we are getting there? 5 space what next one? 4. 4 is the value here we are getting. That's okay, fine. All right, sir. After completion of this punch here, now I want to provide one more example, but this time we have to find the output for this program. That's it. All of you ready to know? Now take this program along with me. You have to find output for this program, right? And better what I am telling to you, from tomorrow onwards, everybody has to bring notebooks along with you. We are going to do some exercise inside the classes. Okay, right. Now take this program along with me. Very simple program I'm going to provide. Now try to complete it. Int a is equal to 10. Int a is equal to 10. System dot out dot println of a. System dot out dot println of a. System dot out dot println of a plus plus. System dot out dot println of plus plus a. Next one is system dot out dot println of a minus minus. System dot out dot println of minus minus a. System dot out dot println of a. This I'm giving 2 minutes of time to you. Now try to evaluate it. Take this program, everybody, then try to do the work. Whatever the work I shown up to, then try to do that work in our notes. Yes, sir, complete it. And I'm giving one small clue for all of you. All the operations are going on the same variable. Don't take different variables for each and every operation. On same variable, all the operations are going to be happen. Clear? Now tell me what outputs you are getting. First output is what? 1 minute. First output is what there? Right, 10. 10 is the first output. Then what next one? What is the next output? It's what there? A plus plus. That is what there? Post increment. Post increment in the sense what value we are able to get? No, current A value will come there. But internal A value is what there? 11. Okay, fine. Next one is what there? Plus plus K. Plus plus K. This is a pre-increment. Pre-increment in the sense what there? First A value will be incremented. Already A value is what there? 11. Now it is what there? 12. 12 value will be displayed. Then here only people are doing mistake now. Right? After that, after completion of that, now the A value is what there? 12. A minus minus. A minus minus is what there? Post decrement. Current A value will be displayed. What is the current A value? 12. We are getting it. Internally value is decremented by 1. Value is what there? 11. Internal level is what there? 11. Now, system out at println of minus minus K. This is what there? Pre-decrement. First value must be decremented. A value is what there? 11. 11 must be decremented by 1. There what we are getting there? 10 now. 10 is a value here we are getting. After that, system out at println final value is what there? 10 only. Is it? All if you're getting same output or not? Don't worry. I'll explain that clearly. I need to explain that totally. In the diagrammatic way, I want to explain to you. But first of all, understand it. All right, so now this is the program, this is the output, this is the program we are expecting now. This output here we are expecting. Now let me execute this program so that you are able to understand it. All right, so now Java C space test.java compiled successfully. Java space test. So this same outputs are different output now. Same, whatever the output we are expecting, the same output here we are getting. It's okay, fine. This is the program what we are getting. All right, sir. Now here we need to provide program is okay. Now outputs are what there. First output is what there. 10, 10, 12, 12. What next one here? All right, sir. Now we are getting last two outputs are what there. 10 and 10. Am I right or not? Same outputs here we are getting. Okay. But how this output here we are getting? All right, sir. Now understand it. So I want to get copy of this program. The next one is now observe carefully. This is about our program here. Now inside this program, I want to remove this values here. Now through evaluation, I am going to show these outputs now. All right, sir. Now observe carefully. A value is what there 10 now. First of all, when we execute this particular instruction, there we are getting the value like what there a variable is having a variable will have 4 bytes of memory. Now here we are getting what there 4 bytes of memory. Initial value inside this a variable is what there. That initial value is what there 10 now. 10 is a value here we are getting. Understand it now. Okay, fine. So the next one is what after this. First of all, what we provided here now system.out println of a. So directly here we can display the a value. What is that a value here we are going to display there? Understand it that a value would be or directly 10 now. 10 is a value here we are going to display. It's okay, fine. Leave it. Now here what value here we are getting there now? 10 is a value here we are providing. It's okay. After providing this 10 value, system.out println of a plus plus. System.out println of what we are getting there a plus plus. A plus plus in the sense what there post increment. If it is a post increment, current a value will be displayed here. What is the current a value here? No, that value should be like what there 10 now. 10 is a value here we are getting. Current a value is what there 10 now. Understand it clearly? The 10 value here we are providing there. All right, sir. Then after that, internally, a value is incremented by 1. Now here, a value is incremented by 1. 10 is incremented by 1. There we are able to get what value here? No, 11 value here we are able to provide. Exactly. Now we are able to provide what value here? 11 value. Right, sir. I understand it clearly. 11 we are getting it. Next one is what? System.out.println of plus plus a. Plus plus a is what there? Pre-increment. If it is a pre-increment, first a value will be incremented by 1. A value is incremented by 1 in the sense already 11 it is. No, that value is incremented by 1 here. That is what value here we are getting there. No, 12 is a value here we are getting. 12 is a value here we are getting there. The 12 value is going to be displayed in expression. System.out. Sir, am I right? Yeah, system.out println of what value here we are getting there. No, 12 is a value here we are getting. Now try to understand it clearly. Right, sir. 12 is a value here we are getting. Next one is system.out println of a minus minus. A minus minus is what they now tell me post to decrement. So present current a value will be displayed here. What is the current A value here we are getting there? No, that value is what there? 12. 12 is the current A value, but internally value must be decremented by 1 or not? Internally value must be decremented by 1. 12 is decremented by 1. In place of which, what value here we are able to get there? Now tell me. There we are able to get like what there? 11 value. Am I right or not? Right, sir. Next one is what? Sys not outer pintle of minus minus A. Minus minus A is what there? Pre increment. Understand it clearly. Now what value here we are trying to display now is a pre-decrement, not increment, pre-decrement. If it is a pre-decrement, first value would be decremented by 1. What value must be decremented by 1 here? If you observe this clearly, if you understand this, value must be decremented by 1. How the value will be decremented by 1? 11 value is decremented by 1. When it is decremented by 1, then what value here we are able to get there? There we are able to get the values like what there? 10. 10 is a value here we are getting. Now the 10 value will be displayed in the respective output. Now here what is the value here we are able to get there? We can identify this. No, 10 is a value. 10 value here we are able to get. There we are getting 10 is a value here. Understand it now? After this, then what next one here? Sys not outward pintle of A. What is the current A value here? No, 10 now. As it is the 10 value here, we are able to get again. Now the value is like what there? 10 now. As it is now, we are able to get the value 10 now. Now see this one. Right. So these are overall outputs here what we are getting from this particular program. Got it or not? Alright, so now let us check this one. This is about our content here overall program and its explanation. We understood clearly. Right, sir. Few more models are remaining in this particular content here. Increment and decrement, it is not yet completed here. Only 2 examples I have seen. Then I need to go for more and more number of examples. That remaining exercise part we are going to see on tomorrow. Please try to bring notebooks, and tomorrow we are going to do some exercise inside the classes. Okay. Right, sir. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Till meet on tomorrow. Yeah, guys. Then I'm giving response for everybody, right? Yeah, guys. Then those are attending in online, right? I think all of your answers are getting answered, right? Everything I provided, right? Right. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Hmm. గ్రూప్స్ గా మనకి కొన్ని స్టాండర్డ్ ఉన్నాయి కదా, స్టాండర్డ్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్స్ ఉన్నాయి కదా కొన్ని. ఆ, అంటే పర్టికులర్ ఏం లేదు కానీ నాకు కూడా జనరల్ అవేర్నెస్ ఉంది కానీ పర్టికులర్గా ఏం లేదు దానిలో గ్రూప్స్ కి. సార్ పైన మనకి 5th ఫ్లోర్ లో శ్రీధర్ సీసీ అదే ఉన్నాయి కదా అవి. నాకు తెలిసి గ్రూప్స్ కి ఇటుకంటే ఇక్కడ అమీర్పేట్ కన్నా కూడా విజయనగర్ అక్కడ ఎక్కువ ఉంటాయి. విజయనగర్ అక్కడ తెలుసు, ఐడియా ఉందా విజయనగర్ ప్లేస్? అదే ఆ, అక్కడ ఎక్కువ ఉంటాయి. అక్కడ జనరల్ గా అక్కడ చెక్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. Done. చూపించండి సార్.